worst prison isn't made of concrete. It doesn't have bars, it doesn't have guards, it doesn't even have walls. It's the one inside your mind, and I've been serving a life sentence. I'm trapped in a thought prison, locked inside my own head. Every mistake I've ever made keeps replaying before bed. I'm trapped in a thought prison, trying to escape myself. Tell me, how do you outrun your demons when they're living in your reflection? Nobody knew what was happening because from the outside everything looked normal. I smiled, worked, talked, showed up, played the role, but inside was chaos. Every quiet moment became dangerous. Every silent room became a battlefield. Punchline, my biggest enemy knew all my weaknesses because it shared my address. That's what made it scary. I couldn't block it, couldn't mute it, couldn't walk away from it, cause everywhere I went, my mind came to it. My mind never stopped talking. Every failure, every embarrassment, every regret, every missed opportunity, they all have permanent residence. Rent free, I'm trapped in a thought prison, locked inside my own head. Every mistake I've ever made keeps replaying before bed. I'm trapped in a thought prison, trying to escape myself. Tell me, how do you outrun your demons when they're living in your reflection? You ever notice how your mind can turn one mistake into a life sentence? One bad decision, one wrong turn, one regret, suddenly it becomes your entire identity. Punchline, I made one chapter my whole story and wondered why I felt stuck. That's what overthinking does. It magnifies, distorts, repeats. It takes a problem and turns it into a prophecy. I would spend hours arguing with scenarios that never happened, fighting battles that didn't exist, preparing for disasters that never arrived, and somehow still feeling exhausted afterward. Retention moment, thinking 3 a.m. I'm the official visiting hours for every fear I ever had. At 3 a.m. my mind became a courtroom. Every memory was evidence, every regret was a witness, and I was always guilty. My thoughts held trials every night and never once offered an appeal. Think about that, no matter what I achieved, the voice wasn't impressed. No matter how much I grew, the voice wanted more. No matter how hard I worked, the voice found flaws. It was never satisfied, and eventually I started believing it. That's the danger, not hearing the lie, believing it. I'm trapped in a thought prison where every doubt has a key. I'm trapped in a thought prison built by the version of me that forgot how to show mercy. One day I asked myself a question, a painful one. If a friend talked to me the way I talk to myself, would I keep that friend? The answer shocked me, no, absolutely not. Would you tolerate from someone else the things you say to yourself every day? Think about it. I was demanding perfection from a person who was just trying to survive. That realization broke me because I finally saw it. The prison wasn't built by failure. The prison was built by self-judgment. Brick by brick, thought by thought, year by year. Maybe you're listening right now, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe your mind won't give you peace. Maybe every night feels like a war. Maybe you're exhausted, not from life, from thinking. The turning point wasn't positive thinking. It wasn't motivation. It wasn't pretending everything was okay. It was learning to challenge the voice. Just because a thought enters your mind doesn't mean it deserves a permanent address. That changed everything because I stopped believing every thought, stopped treating every fear like fact, stopped assuming every doubt was truth, and little by little the walls started cracking. Not overnight, but enough to let light in. Retention switched, then I realized something. The door had never been locked, I just forgot it existed. The prison wasn't my mind, the prison was my belief that I couldn't change it. The same mind that created the cage can also create the key. Read that again because that sentence saved me. I stopped seeing myself as broken, stopped seeing myself as trapped, stopped seeing myself as a prisoner, and started seeing myself as someone healing, someone learning, someone growing, someone fighting back. I'm trapped in a thought prison, or at least I used to be. Every fear that once controlled me no longer owns me. I'm trapped in a thought prison, but now I know the truth. The walls were never stronger than me. I was just forgetting my strength, and tonight I'm finally great. And a mind that never learned how to let things go. Welcome to my thought prison.
Welcome to my thought prison.
Population 1. Every regret still lives here. Every mistake still has a room. Welcome to my thought prison, where the past never dies. Tell me, have you ever been exhausted from fighting battles nobody could see? The prison wasn't built overnight. It started small, one insecurity, one heartbreak, one failure, one embarrassing moment, one bad decision, then another and another, until eventually the walls were everywhere. Punchline. What started as a single thought became an entire neighborhood of fears. That's how it happens. Nobody wakes up broken, nobody wakes up trapped. It's gradual, tiny doubts stacking on top of each other, tiny fears multiplying, tiny wounds never healing. And before you know it, you're carrying years of emotional luggage to places you're supposed to be enjoying.
Welcome to my thought prison.
Population
1.
Every regret still lives here.
Every mistake still has a room.
Welcome to my thought prison, where the past never dies.
Tell me,
have you ever been exhausted from fighting battles nobody could see? I remember one specific night. Couldn't sleep, couldn't focus, couldn't breathe properly. The room was silent, but my head wasn't.
punchline.
My mind talks the loudest when the world gets quiet. Every failure came back, every rejection returned. Every moment I wished I could erase started replaying like a movie I never bought tickets for. And the worst part, I knew the ending, yet I watched it every night anyway. Sometimes twice, sometimes 10 times. That's what overthinking does. It keeps reopening old wounds and calling it preparation. Retention moment. Then came the question that haunted me: what if none of this gets better? That question became a roommate, a permanent one. Every dream I had, it challenged. Every opportunity, it doubted. Every goal, it criticized. Punchline, fear became so familiar, I almost mistook it for wisdom. Think about that. How many chances did I miss because anxiety convinced me I was being realistic? How many doors stayed closed because I was too scared to knock? How many blessings passed by because I listened to fear more than faith? Too many, way too many.
Welcome to my thought prison.
Where confidence gets questioned,
Welcome to my thought prison.
where every victory gets
Welcome to
minimized,
my thought prison.
where doubt speaks louder than facts. One day I noticed something. The voice in my head was never celebrating me, only criticizing me, never encouraging me, only correcting me. What's the cruelest thing you've repeatedly told yourself? Think about it, because most of us would never say those things to somebody we love. I became my own bully and called it self-awareness. That realization hit hard because I thought I was helping myself improve. But improvement isn't abuse, growth isn't self-hatred, discipline isn't destruction. And somewhere along the way, I forgot the difference. Maybe you're listening right now and your mind feels heavy. Maybe every night feels like a fight. Maybe you're tired of carrying thoughts that won't let you rest. Listen carefully. The breakthrough happened unexpectedly, not through success, not through money, not through validation, through one simple realization. I thought can be loud without being true. Read that again, because that changed everything. I started questioning the voice, challenging the assumptions, examining the fears, and suddenly the prison looked different. Not smaller, just less powerful, because fear loses strength when you stop treating it like a fact. The tension switched, then I realized something shocking. The guard keeping me trapped was me. For years I blamed circumstances, blamed people, blamed my past. But eventually I understood the chains weren't around my hands, they were around my perspective. The cage wasn't built from reality, it was built from the stories I kept telling myself about reality. And stories can change, that's the beautiful part. The past stays the same, but the meaning doesn't have to. The mistakes stay the same, but the lesson can grow. The pain stays real, but so does the healing. And little by little I started rewriting the story.
Welcome to my thought prison.
The place I almost called home.
Welcome to my thought prison.
The place I thought I'd never escape.
Welcome to my thought prison.
The place that taught me something powerful. The door was never locked, the key was always inside me, and tea